In this season, God is not only calling us out of things, out of relationships, out of friendships, out of old things that can't go where God is leading us, out of that old job, out of the old house, out of whatever God is calling you, out of the old neighborhood that you've been so connected to. God is not only calling us out of the old thing physically, but also mentally. Some of us are in a situation where we've let go. I've let go of the old man. I've let go of the old woman. I've let go of the friendship, the relationships that God is leading me out of, but mentally I'm still holding on to it. Mentally, I'm meditating and thinking about him or her constantly. Like I can't shake the thoughts, and I compare everybody to him or her, or I compare every job to that job that God let me out of, or that friendship. That ain't man. And even though the situation may be toxic, and maybe it ain't the situation that God has called you to, but you just can't let go of mentally. The children of Israel died in the wilderness because they couldn't let go of Egypt. They were physically out of Egypt, but mentally still bound to Egypt. We have to let go of Egypt in our thought life. God is requiring us not to think about, to take every thought captive. Well, Sherelle, how do I do that? How do I take the thoughts captive? Well, I go to God. God, I challenge that thought. I use the word to cast it down. No, I'm not going to think on that. The enemy is bringing forth thoughts about things of our past, things that the old thing that we can't seem to let go. He keeps presenting the thoughts of it, and we keep taking it. We keep just laying with it. We don't wrestle and fight those thoughts down. We just take it like that was my thought. That was me thinking it. No, it's him presenting the thing that he know God delivered us from. But we got to be delivered in our minds. Take the thought captive. Well, Sherelle, how do I do that? I'm going to speak to it. No, I'm not going to think on that. I command my mind to think on things above and not think beneath. I command my mind not to think about him or her. I command my mind not to think about the job. This job I have now is good. This man I have now is good. In my singleness, I'm good. I'm becoming whole in my singleness. I'm not going to think on that. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to use the word of God to help me combat the thoughts of Satan, because that's what Jesus did when he was led into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And so we're going to use the word of God to combat the thoughts so that we're not just physically removed, but we're also mentally removed into the new. Be blessed.